Hello again. Well, the question of the day is RSN becoming the new Onision? If you don't know who RSN is, he is a live streamer, um, sometimes called CJ, otherwise known as Real Stream News. Well, I don't know if it's hit all the YouTubers, if you're familiar with him or not, but apparently there has been some drama on this channel. Um, Years ago, there had been rumors about some shady stuff having to do with CJ that I'm not all that familiar with, so I'm not going to speak on that. However, I would look in on his stream from time to time because basically I'm nosy and I like to hear about the drama going on around. Well, that particular night, he was talking about these people that were in his chat room from time to time that he was friendly with, and some had been moderators at one time that supposedly had sent him some very revealing and nude photos. And because of some issue he had with them, he was threatening to show these photos on the stream. And then it became a challenge. Well, if my donations get to this point or that point, or if I get so many likes or dislikes, then I'm going to show these. And people kept telling him, no, don't do it. That could get you in heavy trouble. It could be illegal. That's revenge porn, et cetera, et cetera. Well, there were several in the stream uh, who wanted this to happen and some who didn't. A couple of particularly loyal streamers, one that, as far as I know, was a personal friend of CJ's. Her name's Callie, and she goes by um, Life, and I can't remember her channel name. I'm sorry, Callie. Anyway, she was trying to tell him, look, don't do this. I understand why you're aggravated, but please don't, do this thing. It's kind of dumb. I can't support you in this. Well, he did show these pictures, and they were blurred, but not sufficiently so that you couldn't tell what the pictures were of, which were a couple of full body revealing shots and several body parts. And the long and the short of it is that a couple of the ladies, like the original Owl and Life, again, my apologies, Callie, um, tried to tell him, look, we love you, we support you, we don't want you to do that, this is wrong, you know, we can't support this. Ultimately, CJ kept going on and whining about no one supports me, nobody likes me, etc., etc. Within the next few days, there were reports that he had gone to the hospital emergency room for some reason. There were other allegations, but I don't have any proof of that, so I'm not going to go into that. In the meantime, some of these ladies, and I use that term loosely, that were involved, were going on other streams and talking about how CJ was bullying them, harassing them, blackmailing them, stalking them, all in connection with these photos and things, that had happened previous to this, and just a bunch of mess. Well, interestingly enough, as of May 4th, at least 2 of these ladies are now mods of his again. They're moderators in the live stream chat. And one of them is denying that she ever made these claims against him. But one of my sources has shown receipts of this from Twitter and other things, where she had said, made all these accusations. And then a more recent one that said, oh, I've always had his back, he's always had my back, et cetera, et cetera. But if you check out some of the commentary videos that other creators have made about RSN, then it will become clear that this seems to have been a setup for drama, for likes, for views, for donations, all of the above. Honestly, this sounds like something Onision would do. In fact, he did get some hate for. Onision had made a comment at a commentary video supporting him in some to some degree, and he got, like I said, he got some flack for that. Although in reality, he did. RSN did say that he agreed with part of it, but he said that doesn't change his mind about what he thinks about Onision, but he appreciated the clarification on a couple of things. All right, this is my biggest issue with all this. Number one, it was stupid, pure and simple, stupid. I think it was hyping drama for drama's sake, but the bigger issue is all these people who are calling him a predator, who are calling him out on certain predatory behaviors that he supposedly did. I don't know if he did or didn't. Um, and then suddenly they're back on his channel and on good terms with him, and they're all buddy-buddy and everything. This really pisses me off because of the people who do get harassed for real on YouTube and in real life. And now the next time someone with predatory tendencies goes after someone, they may not be believed. This happens all the time in real life. Someone cries wolf and then changes their story or changes their mind and decides not to follow through with it. And not only can it severely damage the person that they accused, but it makes other victims or real victims harder to believe. It makes people more skeptical about believing their abuse stories. In RSN's case, or CJ, I think they were all in on it together. Like I said, I think it was for views on all their channels, um, for donations on CJ's channel, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, it was to all their benefit. However, in the process, they involved other creators who bought their story hook, line, and sinker. In the beginning, I wasn't totally convinced that he would do this or that he was guilty of what he'd been accused of. And I wasn't an avid fan, but I did occasionally watch his live stream. And I was trying to keep an open mind until he started verbally attacking, Life of a Free Spirit. Again, my apologies, Kelly. Original Owl, Masked Babe, and some others who were just trying to guide him a little bit and say, don't ruin your reputation, don't ruin your channel by doing something stupid that could get you arrested. Since then, he has called Life of a Free Spirit, and Owl. He's called them hypocrites, backstabbers, etc., etc. I was on Life of a Free Spirit's channel when she burst into tears. I don't know her personally, of course, but I'm an older woman. I know people, and I'm an empath. I really, really do not believe that her tears were fake or that her frustration was fake. I'm not above being fooled, but those tears certainly look genuine to me. And I hurt for her because I've been betrayed by friends before while trying to keep them from doing something stupid. So here we are now, with CJ bashing the very people who tried to support him, a lot of people who were just trying to advise him, wait it out, find out what's going on, don't do this. And he's calling these people haters and fakers and F you this. And, basically it's been a constant it was a constant pity party for a few days. Now it's all about, it seems to be, well, I won't say all about, mostly about Real Stream News. Should be just called CJ News because it's mostly about him now. And I think he's loving the attention personally. I used to give him credit for having an open forum that seemed to be objective, but a lot of the people he was bashing before this, all of a sudden he is um, supporting. He was making fun of some certain people that all of a sudden now he's trying to do a fundraiser for, a certain person. I'm not going to give her name because I don't want to give her more views and more support. And some of the people he seemed to be supporting, he's making fun of now. So I don't know what's going on with this young man. I don't know if it was a scam all along. I don't know if this is his real persona. I don't know if the rumors about his issues are true, or what's going on. But I do know that, I have issues with him and the other participants as well, making it so that the next time somebody has issues online with somebody of a predatory nature, the first thing everybody's going to do is think, okay, is this another scam? That hurts all of us because almost everyone knows someone who has been a victim of some type of sexual assault or harassment or verbal assault, things of that nature. And if he gets away with this, like Onision has gotten away with bad mouthing people all this time, God help us all. Next thing you know, YouTube is going to be, the next Jerry Springer network. And, all we can do is wait and see if YouTube is going to do anything about it. I'm not seeing it because they left Austin Jones' channel up for over a year after he'd been accused and confessed to pressuring young girls like 13 and 15, to send him inappropriate photos. He has now been sentenced to 10 years in prison and 8 years supervised probation. Well, he's still a young man. So, and yes, he was a victim at one time too. But as one of my fellow creators said, once you cross that line, I don't care how you got there. Some people have to take responsibility for their actions. If you know you have certain tendencies that are destructive to you and to other people, once you're an adult, it's your responsibility to take care of these things, to seek out help, or at least try to get help. I've got no sympathy for predators who were once victims, once they have the intellect and the awareness that help us out there and they don't even try to get it. So that's my thoughts on that. Tell me what you think. If you like what I had to say, whether you agree with me or not, if you like seeing videos like this, push that like button down there. If you don't like what I had to say, leave me a comment. I want to know what your true thoughts are, sincerely. Just let me know, and I will give an update if there is one coming up. In the meantime, take care, and I'll be coming up with another video soon. Good night.